Yes, sir. Welcome back to Dimers TV as we continue with our team preview series. This time, we will be talking about your Chicago Bulls. Okay, so the last time we checked, the Chicago Bulls had a 31 and 41 record. They were 11th. That was good for 11th in the Eastern Conference. As for their team stats, the Bulls averaged 110.7 points per game. That was 21st in the league, not so good. And then when it comes to their rebounding, they averaged 45 rebounds per game. That was pretty good. That was 11th in the league. And then this was they were really good at assists per game. Yes, they averaged 26.8, and that was 8th in the league. That's elite level. And then, of course, when it comes to their defense, not so good. They gave up 113.7 points per game. That was 24th in the league. Let's now proceed to their key returning players. Okay, so let's start off with their best player, none other than Zach LaVine. Yes, sir. Zach LaVine, what a season. He averaged 27.4 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 4.9 assists per game, zero point 0.8 steals, and a PER of 21.62. He was obviously one of the best players in the league and also had a great summer with Team USA. Another key returning player for the Bulls is Nikola Vucevic. He was acquired from the Orlando Magic during the trade deadline. Vucevic, a double-double machine, averaged 21 and a half points per game, 11 and a half rebounds, 3.9 dimes, zero point 0.8 blocks, and a PER of 21.90. So for this season, we will be seeing them now, Vucevic in full action with the Bulls. And of course, another key returning player is Kobe White. Kobe White was their former lottery pick from North Carolina. Even though he was a little bit injury prone, but he still had a great season, 15.1 points per game, 4.1 rebounds per game. That's a lot for a point guard. 4.8 assists per game and zero point 0.6 steals per game with a PER of 12.09. Okay, now as for their rooks, not highly heralded, but these are two second rounders for them. We have Ayo Dosunmu from Illinois, the hometown kid. And of course, their second round pick last year, Marko Simonovic, is coming over this season. So those are their two rookies. Let's now go to their depth chart. So this is the expected depth chart. Of course, these were their key acquisitions. Starting at point guard, Lonzo Ball. Yes, Lonzo got a big contract to play with the Chicago Bulls, and he'll be their starting point guard. Zach LaVine, again, expiring contract, but we don't really know. We don't know if he's going to be traded or will they play it out? And then they also acquired DeMar DeRozan from the Spurs. Their lottery pick last year, Patrick Williams, who showed glimpses of his massive potential. And of course, Nikola Vucevic, who was acquired again from the Orlando Magic. Coming off the bench, we have the following guys. So first, Kobe White might be coming off the bench. He will be joined by former Laker Alex Caruso. They call him the GOAT. And then they also added Troy Brown Jr. from the Wizards, Derrick Jones Jr. from the Blazers, and former Oklahoma City big man Tony Bradley. And to round up the roster, again, they have their two rookies, Ayo Dosunmu, their second round pick this year, and last year second rounder Marko Simonovic. They also added former lottery pick Stanley Johnson and the surprise player from the Brooklyn Nets last year, Alize Johnson. So what are our thoughts and predictions? Yes, sir. What are our thoughts and predictions for this coming season for the Chicago Bulls? So this is what the Dimers TV team said. Yes, sir. So let's start with my own predictions or my own thoughts. So this is going to be a crucial season for Zach LaVine's future with his team. We all know they went very aggressive in this offseason. So that has to pay off one way or another if they want to keep Levine here moving forward. Now let's go to Jonas de Guzman. He said that this is the Bulls have arguably the best defensive backcourt in the league with Lonzo and Caruso now with them. That would be, he said, that would be a special defensive backcourt right there. I don't know if Jonas is just saying that because he's a Lakers fan. I don't know. Anyway, let's now go to Joseph. For Joseph, this for him, this is his dark horse team in the Eastern Conference. He feels like the Bulls will surprise a lot of teams this year. Well, for Sir John Moore, he was very straightforward. The Bulls will make the playoffs. Zach and Nikola Vucevic will be all stars. And our projected win total last year, they had 31 wins. We project the Bulls to have 41 wins this season and have a major chance to make it to the playoffs. Okay, so that is it for our team preview episode on the Chicago Bulls. Again, we would like to thank all the Dimers for supporting our episodes. Uh, if you haven't done it yet, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit on the notification bell so that you will be updated on all our latest videos. Please also like and follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and also on Instagram. Okay, so that is it for our episode today. See you again on the next episode of our team preview series. This is J.I. Dime saying keep safe, everyone.